like it either got burnt or sent. What? What? I think you really honestly got bit. That or you got fucking diabetes. Which wouldn't surprise me. Shit, I should have diabetes, but for some reason I don't. Oh well.
From Cobb County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from SunTrust Park. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Atlanta Braves. Major League Baseball on the show is next. R.A. Dickey is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. Harold, what do you got?
Well, he has really pitched well at home, and I don't know if it's the energy from the fans or he feels comfortable on this mound. However way you want to slice it, he's throwing well at home, and I think we'll get another good performance at home in this game.
In now is John Jay. He will lead this one off today.
Welcome straight out, John Jay. You are here. You watch this.
John Jay.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Harold, these Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, man, I mean, you really want to end the homestand on a great note. This is the last game at home for a really long road trip coming up. So fans are going to have to watch you on TV or listen to it on the radio. You want to give them something to kick them off with, and that is a win today.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line and left. Kemp will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He hit over 350 last month. Just consistent at-bats all throughout the month. He was tough to pitch to, hitting good pitching and hit poor pitching as well. We'll see if he stays hot here.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
What?
Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Had some rain here late last night, but no thunderstorms in the forecast today. Game time temperature 89 degrees. Frustrated swing and miss at a knuckleball. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Well, Matt, I mean, to me, Washington's thought about as a pitcher's umpire. I mean, it's hard for me as a hitter to hit a ball down your knees. He loves to call the low zone, maybe even below the hollow of the knee. That's tough to hit. Pitchers love it, though.
Big swing and a miss at the knuckler, and now there are 2 gone.
Batting third, first baseman number 44.
In now, Anthony Rizzo. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Right down Broadway that time.
There we go.
Well, if you're wondering what kind of night he might have, he's given us good signs. The first 3 hitters, he's gotten ahead of. He does that, could be a great night.
A 1 pitch on its way. A knuckleball right over the middle of the plate.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
And now the knuckleball in there. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, and now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Mike Montgomery gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he's got interesting numbers, and if you look at his strikeouts to walk ratio, it's 1-to-1. So it's not great, it's not terribly bad. It means he throws strikes, but he doesn't have the stuff that's going to totally dominate hitters. Got to rely a lot on his defense. We'll watch to see how this one unfolds.
Digging in, Ender Inciarte, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. HR, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And he's retired, 1 away. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Harold, what do they need to focus on in this one?
Well, Matt, they're not going to run. I mean, they don't put a lot of pressure on you trying to steal bases. They'll take the extra base if they need to, but they don't run much. They're a team that sits there. They're going to be a lot base to base, rely a lot on the power. This is a total contrast to what we've been seeing throughout the league the last couple of years.
Now at the plate, number 17. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there, but it means more than just a nice base hit. The leadoff guy didn't get going, but now here comes the thunder with a man on base. This is when big innings happen.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Now here's a swing, and this is hit well down the line in right. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A home run.
Oh, yeah.
A 2-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman. Number 17 for him on the season, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
The straight heater.
So here's Matt Kemp now. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Set to get his day started, Tyler Flowers, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. To third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. It's quite possible that humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Digging in, the switch hitter, number 8, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Now a knuckleball, and it's looked at for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And a knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out. Ready now, Kyle Schwarber. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 out, nobody on. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2.
Hey, he's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Here's Javier Baez. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And another foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Swanson is there for it. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail things here 2-0. Now at the plate, Danny Santana. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Danny Santana.
First pitch on its way. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And a rather easy first out.
Batting 7th. Second baseman.
So striding in, Sean Rodriguez. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder going back to the track. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. So a solo shot here to left center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Bases empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Into the box, R.A. Dickey.
R.A. Dickey.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Up next for Atlanta.
Here's Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Line drive, snagged on a short hop. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. We've played 2. It's now 3-0 Atlanta. Here's Addison Russell. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Swanson has it, and it's a quick out number 1.
Hey, every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Into the windup and the pitch. Number 20 is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
The windup and the 0-1. Way behind a goofy knuckleball for strike 2. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The next 0-2. Tapped out in front of home. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Mike Montgomery. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Cubs are down in order. They trail it here. Striding in once again, number 17, batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound.
Number 17.
This is line to left. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
A leadoff base hit, that's the last thing he wanted to see here to start the 3rd inning. He's already given up 5 hits. He's been struggling, been pitching out of the stretch, hasn't looked comfortable. This could be a short game for him.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Freddie Freeman, he hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Hit hard towards the hole, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, I like that approach right there. A hard ground ball to right field, and comes to the plate. You see the guy holding the runner at first, and the second baseman double play depth. You create a hole right there, and you try to shoot the ball right through it. Great execution.
Standing in now, Matt Kemp hit pretty well out to deep left field, and that is off the wall. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Well, that's a big hit right there. You might be wondering why they hold the runner up. Now you have bases loaded. Anytime you have no outs, you don't want to force that guy to be thrown out. Now you put the pressure on the defense with the bases loaded.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber is in pursuit, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Into the box now, Danny Santana. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead.
Comes to the plate with the runner in scoring position. He swung at that first pitch early, kind of ambushed him. I don't think the pitcher expected him to swing that first pitch.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Schwarber going back at the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall.
First pitch hitting. If you get the pitch you want and you know he's going to deliver it, you can't miss it. That was a great swing.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, as he just never got into any kind of groove out there. Carl Edwards Jr. is going to come on the pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
First pitch coming, here it is. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
He's got a good fastball, Matt, and you can clearly see this situation. He's in a little bit of a jam, but he's going right to his bread and butter. Here comes my heater. I dare you to hit it.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. Now a good throw comes into the infield, so that'll force the second runner to hold on over at third base. So coming to the plate, R.A. Dickey. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here from the stretch. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, center fielder,
Here's Ender Inciarte. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slide and a stop by Baez. Hey now. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Braves 6 and the Cubs nothing. In now is John Jay. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Freeman is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
The batter, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and miss that time. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 coming. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. 2 gone.
First baseman number 40.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Freeman is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Can't start any better than this. Digging in and looking for more, number 17. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Third baseman number 17.
Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Well hit by Freeman as this one's in the air to deep right field. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Center fielder looking up, still going back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. His second of the game as this lead swells to 7-0.
Man, he should have put a bow on that pitch because it was an absolute gift. You can see that he caught too much of the plate and the hitter caught too much of the ball. Sayonara. See you next time.
So here's Matt Kemp now. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch. And this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now, 0-2. And he lets it off the hook on 0-2 as this is lined into left field for a base hit. So a line drive single to left makes it 2 hits for him now this afternoon at the plate. And as we check out the Braves leaders in that category, you can see he currently sits number 3 on the roster in that department. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Runner around second now, headed for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Well, this ball's hit off the wall. He hit it awfully hard. Now, I thought it was a good move to stop because a lot of times you go, oh, he's dogging it. Looked like he was going pretty good, but I think they were going to throw him out. Good read to get back to first.
Stepping in now, Danny Santana. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner, but that'll be off the right field wall. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate.
Well, this cold streak had seen him drop his average below 220, so that's a welcome single, not only from him, but the manager as well.
Sean Rodriguez.
In now, Sean Rodriguez. He swings and grabs it to base hit, and the run is in to score from third.
Well, sometimes with the runner in scoring position, you just have to put the ball in play. Right here, he hits one into the hole.
Obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Number 8 is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Digging in to try it again. Number 8. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 8.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
We'll take that. We'll take that.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Tapper up the line. Freeman over to his left, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in for his second at-bat, Javier Baez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
Barehanded at his knees.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Hard on the ground towards short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose.
R.A. Dickey.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is the center fielder. 1 down.
Contact at least.
Here's Addison Russell. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First pitch is a slow knuckleball in there. 0-1. Swing, and he pops it up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate. 1 away.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Now at the plate, number 20. Switch hitter batting left here. Fouled straight back. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. I think I'd take that one too. It's 0-2 now. Grounded up the first baseline. Freeman's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Jason Hayward will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 22, Jason Hayward.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Comes in with an average of 265. 5 homers and 34 driven in. Inciarte's there. And the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. Still 8-0. Ready for another chance? John Jay. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. On the ground up the middle. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game. So the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, well, right here's where your catcher comes out and says, take a pause, it's okay, and get him refocused, because you don't want the game to spin out of hand now. He pitched great early, but he's got to finish it off now.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Santana. And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rizzo. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. Rodriguez for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Ready for another shot now. R.A. Dickey. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really helped.
Ready once again, number 8. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Scooped up, throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Kemp has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Javier Baez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Now we're getting late in the game. The ball's still jumping all over the place. The knuckler has been working. That's why he's still in this game so deep into it.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory. Digging in once again, R.A. Dickey hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Russell into shallow left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Addison Russell starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional. He's still looking really solid here in the ninth, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy, but to me, it still looks like he's approaching it like it's a close game.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Another one sent foul. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Number 20 stands in as he looks at a called strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's a knuckleball giggling at him over the inside corner. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hey, got one. Another 0-2 home. Foul back. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate.
Well, now they wait to work the count. This is a long AB, but if they wanted to have any shot at him, you need to have these kind of at-bats early in the game.
He swings and pops it high toward the left side of the infield. And this is taken in for the second out. Tommy Musil will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. There's a knuckleball that he looks at cross right down Main Street for a strike. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Flowers has a play. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
11-0, the final shutout total in this one. The Braves get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. R.A. Dickey earns win number 7 on the season as he allows only 1 hit in 9 full innings. Mike Montgomery permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plezak and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
They left 12 men on base. For the Cubs, no runs, just 1 hit, no errors. They left 1 man on base.
That was pretty good. Good night, guys.